Hey, welcome into the Oklahoman's video studio. I'm Dave Morris alongside Leslie Spears from the Myriad Gardens. We're here to talk about a few events coming up, and then I want to pick her brain about the Carousel, which is days, perhaps weeks away from spinning over there. I'm excited about that. That's going to be a great addition to Myriad Gardens, to downtown, and just the city.
It's so beautiful, and to be outside among trees and nature, and I had to take photos of it yesterday, and so I met it's kind of a fence around it. It's not like I can just go in, so I made an appointment with our director of operations, and he let me in. And then all of a sudden I hear this ring, ring, it was a bell, and then all of a sudden the lights came on, and then it started slowly moving around, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's
pretty magical.
So beautiful. I haven't been involved with the setup, as you can know why. Yeah, there it is.
Wow,
and you look, there's a dragon, there's a rooster, a zebra, of course, really great horses. There's a beautiful horse that has roses on it. That's a bench for disabled riders. Reindeer. Okay, there's the horse with the roses. But anyway, so beautiful.
That's really cool. Okay, remind us, give us the backstory of how this came to be, where it used to be, and moving forward.
Well, it came to Crossroads Mall in 2000.
Okay, so this is the same carousel that people may have experienced at Crossroads Mall.
Yes, yes. And Roddy Bates and Michael Dillard own Crossroads Mall. And of course, after it closed recently, it was just sitting there. And so Steve Lackmeyer, I don't know if you heard the name, it's with the Oklahoman. He called them to see if it, what was to become of the carousel. Was it going to go to Capitol Hill area? And anyway, Steve kind of hooked us up. He said, what if it was at the Myriad Gardens? And so Steve made the connection between us and Roddy and Michael. And so, I don't know how long it's sat being unused. But anyway, so they donated it to us.
Wow.
And so we have come up with sponsors for each animal, and we'll be announcing that next week.
That's a good idea too. He's like, hey, how can we raise some money off of this? Well, as we saw, there's some beautiful ornate architecture within this carousel.
Oh, yes, yes. And it's going to be $2 per rider.
Okay.
And we have a membership. And so we're going to do some fun things with members.
So if you're a member at the Myriad Botanical Gardens.
Yes.
Okay.
And also, for our rentals, you can coordinate a birthday party there.
So you can have an event there.
Yeah, yeah. And we'll have a staff that will run it. Now,
you mentioned the floor, by the way, on this.
The floor was revarnished by our team, and it's just so pristine. All the lights are working. It's truly beautiful, and we had some little kids while I was inside the gate, and we had some little kids going, I want to ride that one, and we were like, we're not open yet. I have a photo of them on Instagram of them going, but I want to ride it now.
So that's the obvious question. What is the timeline, and when might it open?
Okay, so we're going to do some preview opening events next week.
Okay.
And Thursday through Sunday, I'm still waiting details.
Okay.
But it looks like Thursday through Sunday, we're going to have an advanced opening. It's always going to be closed on Monday. Monday's just traditionally a slow day of the week. Then we're going to be setting up for Pumpkinville, and we're expecting, 16,000 pumpkins. So we
the usual.
The usual. We close off the children's garden, and that will be an area that will be closed off for setup. So, but then when Pumpkinville opens October 5th,
okay.
It will be a part of Pumpkinville. And so it'll be $8 admission versus $6, but the extra $2 goes to Carousel Unlimited rides.
Gotcha.
So, and that's through the 21st. Then we have a teardown week, and then it will be open, and we'll announce those hours. They're stacked.
So all the holiday activities that you have going on, that'll be in the mix.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so Carousel for sure, potentially for Pumpkinville.
Yeah.
Coming in October.
Yes, yes, definitely for Pumpkinville.
You can find out more information on their website, myriadgardens.com, which Leslie does a great job on the blog and the social media aspects of keeping updated, including right there, you see September in the gardens, and we'll start right there.
Where is September going?
With that butterfly. Some monarch actions.
I know, it's got to go to Mexico.
Wednesday night, the Flight of the Butterflies, you have an outdoor screening.
Yes, we are showing the movie Flight of the Butterflies. It is fascinating to follow their journey.
To Mexico.
To Mexico. If you walk the gardens now, you'll see a monarch, and they're such posers. I mean, it's like you are showing it to me. I mean, the wings, and our children's garden is especially filled and magical right now. I totally recommend going there and taking those photos. But so we're going to have booths. We've teamed up with Okies for Monarchs, which is a volunteer organization. It's really cool. They have a Facebook invite. They're so enthusiastic about the flight of the monarch. And
the Oklahoma Nature Conservancy.
Nature Conservancy, yeah. We'll have booths set up. We'll have face painting, wing making, and then, you know, bring your blanket. The great lawn is so incredibly soft right now. The Devon lawn.
I bet, yeah.
Is so soft right now. Just bring a blanket and sit and watch it. It's a very fascinating movie.
The event we're talking about Wednesday, September 12th from 6 to 9 p.m. We should say it's sponsored by Tinker Federal Credit Union. It's free.
It's free.
All right, very good. So that's coming up Wednesday. On Friday of this week, we have Latin food, dance, and a Mariachi Fest.
We are celebrating National Hispanic Heritage Month, and that is actually, it's not like September or October, it's September 15th through October 15th. We've teamed up with Tango PR, Jorge and Brenda Hernandez. We're gonna have a mariachi festival. We're gonna have Mexican food trucks. We're gonna do dancing, like we did salsa dancing. It's all gonna be on the Seasonal Plaza. And in the Park House, we have a VIP ticket that's $25 that gets you food and drink. And we love teaming up with the Hernandez family because they can just bring it. You know, they're just so fun, and they help us with salsa night, and you know how popular that is.
It is very popular, and this event we're talking about coming up Friday, September 14th, beginning at 7 p.m. One other thing we'll mention, Wiggle Out Loud.
Yes, now that is an event that happens that is, you know, we're the venue, but the Children's Hospital staff runs it, and yes, it's a great event. Their goal is to just do things to make children want to jump up and down and be active and play, and music and games and booths, so it's fun.
That is September 17th. That's an all-day event, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. WiggleOutLoud.com and/or MyriadGardens.com for more information on that.
Yeah, and then Shakespeare.
Shakespeare, tell us more.
Oklahoma Shakespeare in the Park.
I saw the construction down there at
it's so fascinating to watch.
The water stage, is that
yes,
what that's called?
One day there'll be like a stage. The next day there'll be some structure. I walk by it now, and it's got a second floor to it, and there's a team. Just a lot goes into their set design. It's really interesting to watch. But yes, it's Richard III, or Richard 1, 2, 3.
Right.
So this is their last one of their season. It's their season finale. My gosh, if they have this weather, it'll be so perfect.
It's perfect, you're right.
But it is starting this weekend. It'll run generally Thursdays through Saturdays through the 29th of September.
All right, very good.
Yes, we're very excited.
Get you some culture by going over to the Myriad Gardens.
Yes,
that's a cool, that water stage is a cool area.
Yeah, and it's $20 a ticket, which, you know, goes all back to Shakespeare, so.
All right, good stuff. She's Leslie Spears, the Myriad Gardens. Again, you can find more information on their website at myriadgardens.com and enjoy some September in the Gardens. Leslie, thank you.
Thank you.